Putting up the set for the show, making sure that it's properly lit, going through and doing all the setting and lighting for it, which is the first thing that's done with the show when it hits the studio. They are responsible for running camera, but also for audio, which is not only operating the board, but making sure the proper mics are selected, proper placement on the set, any additional sound that needs to be added, such as music or sound effects, anything of that nature, telephone calls that come into the show, those come through the audio board. So someone would be assigned to that, and to switch the show, which is to run the electronic switcher that brings in any and all of the video, be it a camera, a special effect, an outside feed. Anyone that's operating the studio is trained, and on a daily assignment basis will go through all of these positions. Now, we also have assignments to editing, in which the operator edits all day long. We have all the way from a cuts-only editing, which is just to put cuts together in order to form either a full half-hour, hour-long program, or maybe it's just for roll-ins for a particular show. All the way up to then in full effects editing, which is combining, cutting different pieces of tape inside a full control room setup, really, so that we can combine any number of cameras, art cards, special effects in with the tape that's brought in, can roll 2 or 3 tapes at one time to match them together, and gets very complicated. That's something that an operator normally moves on into after they've had a little more time in the operation. We also have Minicam, with basically remote or portable television setup. They're responsible for doing all their own lighting, their own shooting, their own miking. Everything is brought back into the studio by 2 people as a basically complete package, be it just a complete interview, one-on-one like you and I are doing, or possibly covering an event downtown,
because you only have 3 rounds,
something like that.
How well you can do it.
For each of these positions, we have to make sure that people are properly trained, that their talents are taken into consideration, and their wants and desires as far as, you know, what they would like to do in the business with their career. All that's taken into account. I try to make sure that they have ample training for it, ample time to become very adept at any one position in operations, and also to try and keep them from getting burned out in any one position, and can move on to something else to keep them very interested, and therefore keep their work level up. People just work better when they're enjoying what they're doing.
Second down from the 24. Bidwell. Complete to Bailey.
Go get him tight one. Zoom in all the way. Ready, 1. And take 1. Follow him back.
Gets inside.
Ready to wipe to the replay. Ready, key K1. Key K1. Ready to lose it. Ready, wipe replay. Lose it. Wipe replay. Start it. Here it is. Ready, key K1. Speed it up.
Steve Bidwell has really got the fever tonight.
Speed it up.
The ball in the air, and you see him dropping back
ready,
on
freeze
the
it.
rollout pattern.
Freeze it. Ready to wipe to 2. Wipe 2.
4 receptions for the senior tight end.
Barrow cracks down near.
I don't believe how fast they're playing. Jesus.
And it'll be 2nd and goal. Dublin has already cranked out 7 first downs in the first quarter. There is no score. We have 5.5 minutes to play in period number 1.
3, give me the other
regular season high school
white bench.
game of the week. But next week, we'll be covering the playoffs. More about that later. Bidwell to Falk. Into the end zone for
Okay, ready, go get him 1. Ready, 3, take 3. Ready, 1, take 1. Ready, key K1. Key K1, ready to lose it. Ready to wipe to the replay. Lose it, wipe replay. Start it. Here it is.
Yards, and he adds 3 more to that total tonight.
Steve, give me a 2 and a 1 minute cue every quarter, please.
Ready to key it. Key it. Ready to freeze it. And
but look at the sheer drive and power.
Freeze. Lose the key. Wipe back to 2. 1, set up for your kick, please. ISO 1, save that. Okay, roll past a little bit. Okay, go into record.
The first diving handoffs I've ever seen.
Ready, 3, take 3.
It's good.
Ready, 1, take 1. Stand by the key K1, key K1. Cue up the touchdown. Ready to lose the key.
Dublin, 7.
And lose the key. Ready to what? Cue it up.
Very impressive drive.
Ready to wipe,
They
replay.
mixed the pass
Freeze
with
it.
the run very effective.
Here's the touchdown. Wipe, replay, and start it nice and slow.
We're going to get a look at the touchdown again. Watch how close this almost
Officials?
becomes a fumble.
Yeah, we'll try to get
On the other hand, how close Bidwell comes to being down on one knee before the handoff is made.
We'll come back with officials if we have time. I think we probably will. We will. Come back
Good
one.
effort by number 34.
Ready to wipe the
Now,
two.
what's the drive here?
Ready to freeze it.
Two of the Bobcats into the end zone.
And
170 pounds.
freeze. And wipe the two. Then by key K1. Key K1. Ready, change.
From Dublin.
ISO 3.
He is the number 4
Change.
rusher.
Jim Miner to channel 1.
There you look at the officials.
Change.
They always have a tough
Ready to
job
lose the
in every
key.
football game.
And lose it.
Pat,
Ready, 1.
99% of the
Take
time.
1. Okay,
you're
2.
right.
Tighten up a little bit.
99.
99.
Ready, 2.
Missed that
Hand
one
left 2 a little bit.
kickoff, but that's not bad.
Oh, 1. What are you doing? What are you doing? Take 2. Take 2.
Dublin ready to kick off now.
1. You were hot.
I had to get the kicker.
Well, you wait till I get off you before you don't swish pan across the field like that. You were on the wrong person. Kill your headset. Cue it up. I'll use it. Ready to wipe to the replay. Ready. Ready nothing. And freeze it. Wipe replay. Start it. Here it is. We'll try to get the offensive start font this time if we can. Ready to freeze it. Ready to wipe back to 2.
In the remote truck, we take the control room and the electronic center, put them together, and base the control room out of there. The studio becomes wherever we are. If it's a football game, it becomes the football stadium. If it's at an auto race, it becomes the entire track. It gives us, the flexibility then to go out and shoot anywhere. So most of the difference comes in having to set up your studio from scratch, on the spot, in a short amount of time.
Pass. Watch here. He looks, but he thinks better of it, and his tight end cannot
Okay,
get
ready
free.
key K1, ready to wipe back
number 84,
to 1
Todd
perhaps.
Alexander saying, give me the ball.
Ready to freeze it, freeze it. Key K1, ready to lose it, ready to wipe to 1. Lose it, wipe 1. Ready 2.
Scott Kemmerling is checked.
The traffic function is to take all of the programs that we schedule, put them together on a log, and make sure that that log then goes to master control so that all the programs appear on our channels at the proper time and when they're scheduled to appear. Master control then takes that log and they see that the satellite services are incoming and going out onto the system properly, that the right programs are being aired when they should, that the right movies are being aired, that the movies are going from reel to reel whenever they should, and generally being our quality control factor for the system.
The traffic department is responsible for all of the program scheduling on all 30 channels, the FM channel scheduling, all videotape library activities, all metadata and wire services content and operation, premium billing information, commercial advertising scheduling, FCC reporting of copyright information, satellite and microwave scheduling, and basically making sure that Master Control has all of the information they need to run the system, and that comes from us, from the information that we're giving from various units ranging from Columbus to New York to wherever.
This equipment, if you'd like to take a shot of it, is part of our FM service, and it's 3 channels that we play back continuously 24 hours a day, no commercial interruptions. 2 of the channels now come off the satellite, classical and the beautiful music, but what we have operational in Master Control is the country, soft rock, and album-oriented rock. I'd like to take you over here, show you the Master Control position. This is a representation of all 30 channels. The Master Control operator, who is on duty 24 hours a day, of course they switch, different personnel, follow a log in which every event is listed in a chronological order and time. There's some 400 changes in an 8-hour period. Each change is monitored to ensure that it happens correctly, and if there's a problem with that particular change, then the operator springs into action and makes a correction on it.